Yeah, dopest community was good, yo. So this joint came across my timeline on YouTube. You already know, man, when it comes to this hip hop shit, I love it. So this right here, Big Sean, Joey, Absol, Red Bull, Spiral, Freestyle. I'm hyped to get into this, man. I couldn't watch this without you guys. I'm going to record myself watching this. I'm so hyped. You already know if you're a fan of the channel. Joey is like one of my favorites. Of course, Solo is one of my favorites. Big Sean, really underrated. So yeah, I'm hyped to get right into this, man. See what's popping with it with the whole TDE, TDE Pro Era beef, man. I gotta see what's up, man. Big Sean is kind of like in the middle. He's always been in the talks of like the big three and everything, but never got his credit. So I'm hyped to see what this is about, man. Appreciate all love and support for the channel. Let's get right into this, y'all, man. I'm hyped. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. It's Shine Down, man. Red Bull, Spiral.
Yes, sir.
I got my nigga Absol, Joey Badass. Me first, fuck it. Hey, you going nowhere fast, but from your view you could never tell. No wonder, cause you live your life based on a carousel. You bums could probably teach a masterclass on taking L's. Truth is, if you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself.
Damn, that's how you feel, bro?
You see, most niggas crack under pressure, but I'm a natural. The thing about living by the gun is you shouldn't have to. And if you can't reach for peace, I hope you have too. A lot of y'all my seeds, I see Janae should have had you. A lot of y'all confuse tough skin for having tattoos, but that's what 6 cents is for, like when you add 2. Plus, they gon' try to discredit you when you black too. The drop jams went diamond, but my favorite is Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control like Katie Holmes. Been flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone. Grave digger. How niggas even want my name on they tombstone?
Yay or nay?
Seems to me you want A, but don't be one of them niggas that read the room wrong. Spit like believe me, I'm more than hungry. Way more unique. Have power before the money. War they hoe, you know that I'm the dopest one. Don't overdose. You wanna hold the notes like holding notes. You gotta go for broke, so I only proceed for proceeds. Been a go since the goatee and pound chains and teaser hats. I even made the goat's cheese. Just imagine all the other shit you don't see. Coming and killing, destroying the feeling, y'all feeling the feeling, the boy tripping on me, but I still feel at home like I'm feeling Detroit. B.I.G. minus the east and west beef. I'm the down, you gotta kiss me from right to left cheek, little bitch.
Talk that shit, Sean.
And your wifey said I was gonna wash you, nigga. And I took it easy, man.
Man, I told you that in confidence, big bro.
Yes, sir.
Had to do me like that, man.
What you got, Solo?
Come on.
Hey, yes,
man,
sir.
fuck it. Let me remove the cap. My lady told me somebody told me that my career was in the trash. Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass he was referring to. Cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth. Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. Plus the cape will be navy blue. You stuck in the lowest lane, it ain't a bird or a plane. And I'm rather faster than Burner's vein. Anyway, respect the gang in them.
Okay.
You're paper thin, featherweight.
Yeah.
And you're paper thin, like you never bank. You don't pay what you weigh, fuck is you even saying? Even if you was related to Shaba, you wouldn't make rank. On my mama, your men of honor just made plank. Huh? The rule is back, in fact, I never left. In which case, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament. I had to show solidarity to my syndicate. Come on, soul. Nah, you know anybody can get it in such a way that it'll make any physician conflicted. But listen, the 47 still on my tricep. Pass the pot, let me scale it. I'm quite the chef. Pro Era, the masters that ain't never incorrect.
That's
but it's still TDE till 3000 and forever. Light was heavy and Ray definitely stepped. But this is hip hop, you know we still on that. It was healthy for the sport, sticking to the roots, keeping it competitive. Just be lucky that Soul ain't stepping in. All of y'all would have had to shoot. The boat with the ocean view, you know what I came to do. Hey, Sean, let me get the hat again. And ask Nene who her favorite rapper is. I had to do it, Fred.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
That's cute, nigga. Look, BK the caution, the bar none received the caution. I spit fire as arson. They don't want war with the Martian, they sending their troops at the general, but I'm the one who absolute. They obsolete, can't compete cause I'm too elite. Trying to spark a match, but they simply lacking the heat. Blasphemy, I don't need no one to blaspheme me. Charge it to the game, call that shit a catastrophe. This rule is back, they been trying to measure up. Look, my name ain't Rick, but I talk slick, no pressure luck. And I ain't taking no words back, I'm with all that. This ain't gotta turn to nothing else, let's keep it all rap. First off, I could never hate the West Coast, but since niggas coming for Joe, fuck it, then let's go. Niggas must have forgot what I said on Control. There's still a bunch of sensitive rappers in they pajama clothes, I guess. This ain't no East versus West, I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know these bars could put bad boys on death row. Kinda crazy how Shook and Puff in jail though. Yo, I was at the party, but I never seen a freak off. Instead of battle rap on stage showing his cheeks off. Fuck type of time these niggas be carry on. Ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine, it won't be long. It's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos who clowning for attention but wearing masks like Piero. See through your raps, it's clear, bruh. Get your ass capped trying to fuck with the PRO. I ain't worried about son, this world will revolve around mine. You ain't no Copernicus, nigga, you move on my time. Told you I would let you shine, give you space to coexist, cause when I playing it in lines, now they like getting eclipsed. Supernova over, no, I gotta keep it lit. Make the conversation shift every time I talk my shit. It's written in the constellations, the script. I'm light years ahead, they just trying to catch the drift. Every time I ask them, hey yo, no fly zone, say, oh, is that right? I ain't gotta book no flight, I'm still gon' pack light. I'm over heads like a carry-on, ain't even checked yet, I'm done playing. I popped out like a cassette deck, respect that. They hanging on every bar till I'm hang tight. Get your muscle up before you think a step in the swing right. I'm up early on the grind, I shine through the late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Shouldn't give you niggas time of day, but fucking shine a light on them, I'm a lightweight. Now how can I say this all in a nice way? If you need the attention till top, he gotta pay. Look, I said what's a little pup to a canine? It's game time. I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my dream on. Empty out the clip on your whole click when I aim mine. I'm catching collaterals, hit you all at the same time. How the fuck one line? Bring a whole state home. What you mean, bro? What you mean? I told you about them, bro. Bro, niggas told you, bro. You gotta respect the game. Bro, niggas is taking shots at me, bro. Bro, taking shots at me. You shot first, bro. I mean, I was just shooting in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all attention, man.
Hey, shooters gonna shoot. Okay.
Y'all niggas is up right now, man.
Hey, big 4-7. It's all that.
Bruh, hey, man. You already know what time it is, man. You already know we gotta run this joint back and break this shit down. Yo, so... All right, so I love the way that Sean came through and broke everything down, man. Like, Sean is like, this is necessary because we got the West and the East. So we got Joey representing the East. We got Solo representing the West. Then you got Big Sean in the middle repping the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's missing is somebody from the South, right? But right now, it's just Big Sean is relevant to all this because whenever they talk about goat talks and everything, Big Sean never comes up, but then he is mentioned. Hold on, let me move this a little bit. He is mentioned and everything, but people always feel like he doesn't get his credit. Lyrically, he is a monster, man. Dark Sky Paradise is my shit. You know what I'm saying? So when we want to talk about favorite albums, 1999 from Joey, that's one of my favorite albums from him. Control System from Ab-Soul, that's my favorite album from him. Big Sean, Dark Sky Paradise, that's just what it is. And of course, like, you know, the whole Finally Famous series was dope too when Big Sean was first coming out. But all three of them, this is really important to me because I watched all three of their careers blow up. Like from birth, you know what I'm saying? So I love this. So when people are saying, oh, Joey just wanted attention, Joey always been a lyrical monster. When people are like, oh, Ab-Soul, I don't see what all the hype about. He's been a monster too. Big Sean, oh, he just wanted attention. He ain't better than nobody else. Like all three of them, I feel for all three of them. All three of them are top tier lyricists and MCs in my book. Like for real. Like they're three of my favorites of all time. Like they're great. So this right here was so dope for me. It's dope for the competitive sport of hip hop. If you guys aren't familiar with hip hop, this is what it's about. This sport right here. They're showing who's the best, who's the greatest. Obviously, Joey, in my opinion, Joey had the best verse. Joey's verse was the longest, and then Joey had a lot to say because Joey fired at Kendrick at the beginning of this year on New Year's. You know what I'm saying? So, and then salute to the homie CJ Fly. He came through with some bars for Ray Vaughn. Ray Vaughn fired back, you know, at Joey and CJ Fly, but it's all up. Daylyt came in and went crazy. That's why damn near all of Joey's verse was projected at Daylyt. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he was talking about constellations, the stars, the planets, and all that stuff, break day, and all that, because Daylyt went in. Daylyt had, I ain't even gonna say the badly, Daylyt had the best diss towards Joey. Ray Vaughn had a fire one too. Ray Vaughn's was very direct, but Daylight's was very strategic. Y'all know I love battle rap, so I really was following what he was doing and everything. So Daylyt was killing it. So we gotta get into this lyrical breakdown. Y'all know what time it is. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. Let's get right into this right now, man. Like I'm like a kid in a fucking candy store. I love this shit, man. Shouts to hip hop.
Let's go. Yeah.
Can we see who made the beat?
Down, man. Red Bull Spiral. I got my nigga Ab-Soul, Joey Badass. Me first, fuck it.
And then he's like, me first, fuck it. So if we don't forget, when we had the Control verse was Big Sean's song, and Kendrick got up there, and that's when the whole Control verse went crazy, and that is what people are saying started the whole thing with him and Drake. I feel like Kendrick already felt the way about Drake, and then this certified it when Drake response was different than everybody else. Drake responded in interviews, but at the end of the day, it was Big Sean's record, and Kendrick dissed Big Sean on his own record. So if anybody should have been in their feelings, it should have been Big Sean. And that's why when Kendrick said, you know, nothing's been the same, we dropped control and tucked his sensitive ass rapper in his pajama clothes. Ha ha, joke's on you, high five, I'm bulletproof. Your shots will never penetrate. Penetrail and donkey boy, you been fake. Like that whole thing right there. So of course the album is called Nothing Was the Same. And he's like, nothing's been the same since I dropped control. So that was clearly a shot at Drake. That's why I don't know why everybody on the internet is saying, I don't think it was a shot. It was clearly a shot at Drake. The whole TDE camp didn't even know about Kendrick's verse when he dropped that joint in the BET cypher. But yeah, so Big Sean's verse, you know what I'm saying? He starts off, he's like, you going nowhere fast, but from your view, you can never tell. You know, you don't see how you're moving and everything because where the view you are, you don't know that you're not going nowhere fast. You don't have a aerial view. He's like, no wonder, because you live your life based on based on a carousel. You bums could probably teach a masterclass on taking L's. You know, so obviously you're taking losses. Truth is, you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself. And then you hear like Ab-Soul, he's like, damn, that's how you feel, bro. It was either Ab-Soul or Joey. They're like, that's how you feel, bro. He's like, you see, most niggas crack under pressure, but I'm a natural. The thing about living by the gun is you shouldn't have to. That right there is hard, man. But let's catch back up.
Hey, you going nowhere fast, but from your view, you could never tell. No wonder, cause you live your life based on a carousel. You bums could probably teach a masterclass on taking L's. Truth is, if you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself.
Damn, that's how you feel, bro?
You see, most niggas crack under pressure, but I'm a natural. The thing about living by the gun is you shouldn't have to.
That right there is crazy. And if you could reach for peace, I hope you have two. So if you could reach for peace, I hope you have two. Two fingers, two guns, peace. That's why I say protect your peace with your peace. It's the same play on words. Y'all see the, y'all see the Pharaoh right here. A lot of y'all my C's. I see Janae should have had you. A lot of y'all confused tough skin for having tattoos. You know, y'all confused tough skin for having tattoos. The Janae bar is hard too. But that's what the Sixth Sense is for. Like when you add 2+, they gonna try to discredit you when you black too. And then it's like, word. Then Drop Gems went diamond. But my favorite is Angie Stone. That right there is a hard Angie Stone line as well. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control, like Katie Holmes. Like Katie Holmes, cruise control, drive back. So this is saying Katie Holmes, a famous American actress who has had many roles in the movies, you know, shows such as Batman, Dawson's Creek. Big Sean uses the phrase cruise control, Tom Cruise, obviously, as a double entendre reference. Actor Tom Cruise, who was married to Katie from 2006 to 2012. So yeah, so it's like been flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. You already know, flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. I've been going crazy, flipping out camera phones flip, been flipping out in this bitch since camera phones, double entendre. Know you get comfortable in your comfort. He's like, know you great when you get uncomfortable in your comfort zone. That right there is real. Grave digger. He was like, how niggas even want my name on their tombstone? You know, grave digger. How niggas want my name on their tombstone? I'm the grave digger. He was like, see, seems to me you want A. This skim right here is hard. Seems to me you want A, but don't be one of them niggas trying to read the room wrong. That right there is hard too. Spit like bulimia, believe me, I'm more than hungry. Way more unique, had power before the money. So once again, we're talking about unique. Unique is Joey and Power. You know what I'm saying? And Book of Canaan, the Power universe. So he's saying way more unique, Joey, had power. The show Power that Unique, aka Joey, is on. Way more unique, had power before the money. Whoa there, ho. You know that I'm the dopest one. Don't overdose. You want to hold the notes like Hall and Oates. You got to go for broke. That right there is a hard line too. So I only proceed to proceeds. I only proceed for proceeds. I only proceed for proceeds. I only proceed for the money. Been the GOAT since the goatee and pow chains and Tisa, bruh, like the pow chains. Y'all remember the pow chains? You know, the goatees and everything. Like that right there is hard. Been the GOAT since the goatee. Like goatee. And pretty much talking about that era that we was in. I even had goat's cheese, you know, greatest of all time dope. So he's like, greatest of all time cheese. So he's saying like, I even had goat's cheese. Like I had goat money. I produce goat cheese. I'm the GOAT. Just imagine all the other shit you don't see. I'm coming to kill and destroy the feeling. The feeling y'all folding is filling a void. The feeling y'all folding is filling a void. You know what I'm saying? You have a complex. Tripping on me, but I still feel at home like I do in Detroit. Obviously, we know Big Sean's from Detroit. B.I.G. minus the East and West beef. You know, Big minus the East and West beef. That's a shot at like, well, not a shot, but that's a salute you know, the notorious B.I.G. and his name is Big Sean. So he always does with the name Big Sean. You can imagine his whole career, he's done a lot of notorious B.I.G. flips. Like I lost count of how many he did. So he says B.I.G. minus the East and West Coast beef. You know, I'm B.I.G. without the beef and everything. I'm the Don. You got to kiss me right to the left cheek, little bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know how Don's is, mafia stuff. You know what I'm saying? The kisses on the cheek and all that stuff. So the way he ended it was dope.
And if you can't reach for peace, I hope you have too. A lot of y'all my seeds, I see Janae should have had you. A lot of y'all confused, tough skin.
I see, yeah, y'all my seeds. I see Janae should have had you. You know, obviously, baby mom, Janae, well, wife, baby mom, Janae Aiko. You know what I'm saying? Like seeds, you know, that was hard.
For having tattoos, but that's what 6 cents is for, like when you add 2. Plus, they gon' try to discredit you when
that's what 6 cents is for, like when you add 2. You know what I'm saying? You add 2 to 4, it makes 6.
you black too. The drop jams went diamond, but my favorite is Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control like Katie Holmes. Been
And then the drive back, and then the whole Angie Stone drive, you know what I'm saying? The whole Katie Holmes. Yeah.
flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone.
Yep.
Grave digger.
Let's get it.
How niggas even want my name on they tombstone?
Yay or nay?
Seems to me you want able. Don't be one of them niggas that read the room wrong.
Yep.
Spit like believe me, I'm more than hungry. Way more unique. Have power before the money. What the hell you know that I'm the dopest one? Don't overdose. You wanna hold the notes like holding notes. You gotta go for broke. So I only proceed for proceeds. Been a go since the goatee and pound chains and teaser hats. I even made the goat's cheese. Just imagine all the other shit you don't
see.
I'm coming and killing, destroying, the feeling, y'all feeling the boy. Tripping on me, but I still feel the hum like I'm feeling Detroit. B.I.G. minus the East and West beef. I'm the Don, you gotta kiss me from right to left cheek, little bitch.
Talk that shit.
Yeah. And your wife, he said I was.
And then he's like, hey, your wife, you said I was gonna wash you, nigga. And then like, he's like, and I took it easy, man. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
gonna wash you, nigga. And I took it easy, man.
Man,
You
you
gotta
got
love
that
this sports
confidence, big bro. Had to do me like
Yeah.
that, man.
Come on, man.
Oh, come on. Hey, man, fuck it. Let me.
like this part right here, like this right here is dope when he says, fuck it, let me remove the cap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get, like, I ain't gonna tell no lies. Let me remove the cap. My lady told me, somebody told me that my career was in the trash. Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass. He was shattering the glass he was referring to. So that right there is hard too. You know, something about missing my window, you know, so pretty much my window of like fame and everything. Like I missed my moment and everything. He's like, nah, fuck that. So he took the window as a metaphor and he's talking about breaking the glass of the person that said that shit.
Remove the cap. My lady told me somebody told me that my career was in the trash. Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass he was referring to.
Hard, cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth. Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. This part right here, this is like a whole Superman scheme. It's so hard. He's like, neither do I. Hold up, let's catch up.
Cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth.
So he don't got a clue what I turn in when I enter the booth. So we already know. Like Superman goes into the booth and changes. He changes in the booth. So like this whole thing, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna turn into when I go into the booth. You know, he ain't got a clue what I turn into when I go into the booth. So you don't know that I'm, you know, Superman. I don't know why I keep messing up. Like Superman and everything. He's like, neither do I. But I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm Superman without the kryptonite. Plus the cape will be navy blue. You know, we already know he's from Carson. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a lot of Crips around him and everything. He's from that hood. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, you stuck in the lowest lane. So now we're talking about lowest lane. It ain't a bird or a plane. We're still talking about Superman. And I'm faster than the burner's vein. You know, talking about that dope. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying like he's still giving you the, you know what I'm saying, the qualities and the traits of Superman. Anyway, respect the gang in them. You know, he always talks about the gang in them. You know, put on for my gang in them. You're paper thin, featherweight. And you're paper thin like you never bank. You know what I'm saying? Like you're paper thin, featherweight, your paper is thin, you got no money like you never bank. You don't pay what you weigh in. So now we're talking boxing shit. You don't pay what you weigh in. Fuck is you even saying? Even if you was related to Shaba, you wouldn't make rank hard. Shaba, on my mama, your men of honor just made plank. The rule is back. In fact, I never left. Talk that shit out.
Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. Plus the cape will be navy blue. You stuck in the lowest lane, it ain't a bird or a plane. And I'm rather faster than Burner's vein. Anyway, respect the gang in them.
Okay.
You're paper thin, featherweight.
Yeah.
And you're paper thin, like you never bank. You don't pay what you weigh, fuck is you even saying? Even if you was related to Shaba, you wouldn't make rank.
Hard. On my mama, you men of honor just made plain. The rule is back. In fact, I never left. And then this one he goes to Joey because he says the rule is back. In fact, I never left. And you already know Joey said that. Like in his diss to Kendrick, he said the rule is back.
On my mama, your men of honor just made plank. Huh? The rule is back. In fact, I never left.
And then that's when he like directs his attention at Joey. He's like, in which case, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament. And Joey's like, I did. He's like, you had to show I had to show solidarity to my syndicate. And he's like, come on. So he's like, nah, you know, anybody could get it in such a way that it will make any physician conflicted. That right there. Anybody could get it. Physicians, you know, they don't know what to do. But listen, the 47 still on my tricep. So we already know 47 shit, that's Pro Era shit. That's the balance. You know, rest in peace to Capital C's. 47 is what Pro Era reps. So he's like, and you know, Ab-Soul, if you guys are familiar with the history, Pro Era and TDE have great history. That's why when this whole beat started popping off, I was getting mad because people don't know the history and they're acting like TDE and Pro Era got real beef. But they don't. They are friends. They've been friends since what? I want to say at least as far as I know, 2010, 2011, maybe earlier than that. You know, back when Steez was alive, he was cool with TDE. Ab-Soul was cool with them. Doe Burger, all of them was all cool. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, but so that's what the 47 is. You know, all Pro Era got 47 on them somewhere. You know, shouts to like CJ Fly, shouts to Dirty Sanchez, A-La Soul, like everybody, man. Nick Caution, Kirk Knight, Chuck Strangers. You already know what time it is if y'all know the Steez. But he's like, but listen, the 47 still on my tricep. Pass the pot. Let me skill it. Let me skill it. Skill it. And I'm quite the chef. Pro Era the masters. That ain't ever incorrect. But it's still TDE till 3,000 and forever. So he's like, I still fuck with Pro Era, you're my bros, but this is my camp over here. I'm a rep TDE. Let's get it, so.
Which case, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament.
I did.
I had to show solidarity to my syndicate.
Come on, soul.
Nah, you know anybody can get it in such a way that it'll make any physician conflicted. But listen, the 47 still on my tricep.
Facts.
Pass the pot, let me skill it. I'm quite the chef. Pro Era, the masters that ain't never incorrect.
That's
But it's
right.
still TDE till 3,000 and forever. Light was
Like, because even when you look at it right there, like, you can tell this is a collaboration. Everything, all this is, like, scripted. You know what I'm saying? They don't really got beef with each other. Shouts to that Pelly jacket that Joey got on, too. He's like, but it's still TDE to 3,000 and forever. He was like, Light was heavy, and Ray definitely stepped. So he's talking about Daylyt. Daylyt had that heavy diss I was talking about, and Ray Vaughn went crazy. He made it real personal. He was going at Pro Era crazy. Him and CJ even had their little back and forth. But he's like, Light was heavy, and Ray definitely stepped. But this is hip-hop. You know, we still on that. It was healthy for the sport, sticking to the roots. You know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about hip hop. It comes from the roots. The most competitive sport in all genres, bar none. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being the best rapper in the culture of hip hop. So he's like, but it's hip hop. You know, we still on that. It was healthy for the sport, sticking to the roots, keeping it competitive. That's what it's about. Just be lucky that soul ain't stepping in. That right there is hard. The soul of your shoe, step in your soul. He's like, just be lucky soul ain't stepping in. I like what he's saying. He's like, all of y'all would have had to shoot the boat with the ocean view. You know what I came to do? Hard. You know what I'm saying? That right there is tough right here. Then after that, he gets his hat back from Big Sean.
heavy, and Ray definitely stepped.
And then Ab-Soul is just a demon on the mic, man. The way his bars are just crazy. That's why, like, there's a battle with Daylyt and Ab-Soul. I encourage you guys to watch that. That was a fire back and forth. Like, they had a battle together. This was like 08? Maybe 2000, well, probably like 2009, 2010. It's a very old freestyle, but it was before Daylyt was signed to TDE.
But this is hip hop, you know we still on that. It was healthy for the sport, sticking to the roots, keeping it competitive. Just be lucky that Soul ain't stepping in. All of y'all would have had to shoot.
Yeah.
The boat with the ocean view, you know what I came to do. Hey, Sean, let me get the hat again. And ask Nene who her favorite rapper is.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? You talking about Janae Aiko. Ask your wife who your favorite, or your girl who your favorite rapper is.
I had to do it, Fred.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
That's cute, nigga. Look, BK.
So this motherfucker Joey, man, like he came through. Like he had a lot to say up here, y'all. This gonna be a minute right here. I didn't even think this video was gonna be this long, but I'm locked in, man. I'm a nerd for this hip hop shit, man. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking nerd for this shit. All right, look, from BK to Carson. He's from Brooklyn. Ab-Soul is from Carson, California. From BK to Carson, I'm bar none. Proceed with caution. I spit fire. It's arson. Like arson is fire. They don't want the war with the Martian. They sending their troops at the general. I'm the one who absolute. Absolutely. Absolute. Ab-Soul. Hard. I'm the one who absolute, like Absol salutes me. They obsolete, can't compete because I'm too elite. Trying to spark a match, but they simply lacking the heat. Blasphemy. Like you can't spark a match if you ain't got no fire. I don't need no one to blast for me. Like I don't need no shooters. I can defend myself. I don't need nobody in this beef right here. I don't need no one to blast for me. Charge into the game. Call that shit a catastrophe. Since Ruler's back, once again, he calls himself the ruler. They've been trying to measure up. So since he dropped the Rulers back, you know, a lot of people have been dissing Joey, and he's been hearing the responses similar to like Kendrick with Control. But only difference is Joey came at Kendrick. Kendrick came at everybody. You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to measure up. My name ain't Rick. So we all know, you know, Slick Rick is the original ruler. You know what I'm saying? The ruler's back. That's Slick Rick. You know, salute to Slick Rick. Look, my name ain't Rick, but I talk slick. Don't press your luck. I ain't taking no words back. I'm with all that. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much everything I said, I'm standing on that.
The caution, the bar never received the caution. I spit fire as arson. They don't want war with the Martian. They sending their troops at the general, but I'm the one who absolute. They obsolete, can't compete cause I'm too elite. Trying to spark a match, but they simply lacking the heat. Blasphemy, I don't need no one to blaspheme. Charge it to the game, call that shit a catastrophe. This ruler's back, they been trying to measure up. Look, my name ain't Rick, but I talk slick, don't press your luck. And I ain't taking no words back, I'm with all that. This ain't gotta turn to nothing else, let's keep it all rap.
You know, and then right there, like what he said right there, man, I ain't taking no words back, I'm with all that. But this ain't gotta turn to nothing else, let's keep it all rap. And that's where it's dope right there. And then this is when he just gets into the whole everything, man. First off, I could never hate the West Coast, but since niggas coming for Joe, fuck it then, let's go. You know, niggas dissing me, let's go. Niggas must have forgot what Dot said on Control. Once again, I mentioned the Control verse. That's what he's talking about. There's still a bunch of sensitive ass rappers in their pajama clothes. That's still a shot at Drake, and then also everybody that feels like Drake. A lot of people in their feelings that respond to him. I guess this ain't no East versus West. I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know these bars could put Bad Boys on death row. This right here is crazy. You know, Bad Boys on death row. We got Puff's label, you know, and he's fighting a case right now. And we got Suge's label. Both of them are in prison. So he's saying I could put Bad Boys on death row. Crazy bar right there. He was like, these bars could put Bad Boys on death row. And of course, behind bars. Kind of crazy how Suge and Puff in jail though. It's crazy. Let's get back to it, man, because when I started diving deeper, I'm going to forget to hit play. Let's go.
First off, I could never hate the West Coast with 6 niggas coming for Joe. Fuck it, then let's go. Niggas must have forgot what Dot said on Control. There's still a bunch of sensitive rappers in their pajama clothes, I guess. This ain't no East versus West. I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know these bars could put Bad Boys on death row. Kinda crazy how Shook and Puff in jail though. Yo, I was at the party, but I never seen a freak off.
Yeah, all right, so so he's like, yo, I was at the, you already know the freak offs with Diddy. We ain't gotta go to, and I don't want to get demonetized on that. I ain't gonna go into detail. He's like, yo, I was at the party, but I never seen the freak off. Instead of battle rapper on stage showing his cheeks off. So this right here is his introduction to Daylyt. And then Daylyt did say in an interview when he was trolling that he would smash Diddy. Daylyt said that way before all these allegations came out. And Daylyt did that for a buzz. So what Joey is saying, he lined it up. He lined it up bringing Diddy into the situation. Then he brought Daylyt because what Daylyt said about Diddy. So this right here is crazy, man. So that's why when he was like, I was at the party, but I never seen a freak off. Instead of battle rapper on stage showing his cheeks off. So that's what Daylyt did. Daylyt was in a battle, and then people were booing him. And he said, yo, if anyone else boos me again, I would take a boo-boo on stage. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? And then they said, boo. He really took a shit on stage. So that's why he's talking about, you know, a rapper with his cheeks out. So when he said that, I knew he was directing his focus at Daylyt. And pretty much the rest of this verse is just shots at Daylyt. You know, everything he's about to say.
Bars could put Bad Boys on death row. Kinda crazy how Shook and Puff in jail though. Yo, I was at the party, but I never seen a freak off. Instead of battle rapper on stage showing his cheeks off.
And then that's why, see, and then when he said battle rapper on stage showing his cheeks off, you see Ab-Soul. That's why Ab-Soul walks up, he's like, hey, yo, like, don't talk about my meds. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, fuck the type of shit these niggas be on. Ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine, it won't be long. So we ain't even gotta break that down right there, man. So then he's like, cause this, like, the whole thing is daylight bars, days, lights, constellation, stars, space, all this stuff. So he's like, ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine. It won't be long because it's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos. And like I said, he trolled when he said that he was Smash Diddy. He was trolling. He's like, there's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos who clowning for attention but wear masks like Piro. I see through your raps. It's clear, bruh. Get your ass capped trying to fuck with the PRO, you know, Pro Era and everything. So get shot trying to mess with us. And he's like, I ain't worried about son. His world revolve around mine. I'm not worried about son, Daylyt, son. His world revolves around mine. Hard. Ain't no oh damn, what he said? You ain't no. Oh, we gotta get to that. I don't even know how to say that word.
Fuck type of time these niggas be on. Ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine, it won't be long. It's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos who clowning for attention but wearing masks like Piro. See through your raps, it's clear, bruh. Get your ass capped trying to fuck with the PRO. I ain't worried about son, this world revolve around mine. You ain't no Copernicus, nigga, you move on.
He's like, you ain't no Copernicus, nigga. You move on my time. Told you I will let you shine. So in his diss record at Daylyt, he said that, you know, this light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. He's like, told you I will let you shine, give you space to coexist. Shine, space to coexist. We know space is like the absence of light. Hard, man. Cause when I plan, it aligns. Planet aligns. When I plan, it aligns. Now Daylyt get eclipsed, so we already know what an eclipse is. You know what I'm saying? When the moon and the sun line up, so you get eclipsed, can't nobody see you. Cause when I plan, it aligns. No Daylyt getting eclipsed, supernova aura. No, I gotta keep it lit. Fire. Made the conversations shift every time I talk my shit. It's written in the constellations in script. You know, now we're talking that star shit and all that stuff, the constellations. I'm light years ahead. Now we're on space bars. I'm just trying to catch a drift. Every time I ash, no fly zone. Say, oh, is that right? I ain't got to book a flight. I'm still going to pack light. So now he's talking about the sky and he's talking about planes. I'm still going to pack light. I'm still going to pack up light. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to still lyrically take them out. I'm overheads like Carry On and I ain't been checked yet. You know, carry on baggage, you know, your carry-ons and all that stuff, your bags get checked. I'm done playing. I popped out like a cassette deck. We already know the tape decks, the cassette decks back in the day, especially 80s babies, 90s babies. Y'all know a little bit about it too. And on back. Respect that. Hanging on every bar. Tell them hang tight. Get your muscle up before you think you step into swank, right? You know what I'm saying? So he always calls himself, he always says he's the swankiest and all that stuff. He got a song called Hillary Swank. You know, he say the swank is the swag. You know, I'm heavy out here. Get it, Joey.
My time, told you I would let you shine, give you space to coexist, cause when I plan it in line, now they like getting eclipsed, supernova over, no I gotta keep it lit, make the conversation shift, every time I talk my shit, it's written in the constellations, the script, I'm light years ahead, they just trying to catch the drift, every time I ask them, hey yo, no fly zone, say oh, is that right, I ain't gotta book no flight, I'm still gon' pack light, I'm overheads like a carry-on, ain't never been checked yet, I'm done playing, I popped out like a cassette deck, respect that, they hanging on every bar till I'm hang tight. Get your muscle up before you think of stepping and swing right. I'm up early on the grind. I shine.
You know, swing right, swing right. Like that's right there is crazy. He's like, I'm up early on the grind. I shine through the late night. So once again, he's still bodying Daylyt up here. I'm up early on the grind. I shine through the late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Hard, man. Then they're like, chill. Should give you niggas time of day. Like he is just, these Daylyt bars are just ridiculous. These are like battle rap bars when it comes to Daylyt right here. Don't get me wrong, yo. If y'all don't know, Daylyt is a lyrical monster. So that's why I was saying, I even made a video about when I was talking about Joey. I was like, I want to see Joey and like TDE go to war. Joey and Kendrick, like Joey and whoever. Like Joey is a crazy lyricist. He is a dope lyricist. And a lot of people don't understand. Like I said, I've been listening to him since he was like a kid. 1999 vibes, a little before that, Rejects, you know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff, man. Summer Nights, you know, rest in peace, Steez, all that stuff, man. American Corruption, all that. So he's like, yeah, my bad, y'all. He's like, I'll be getting excited, man. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Should give you niggas the time of day, but fuck it, shine a light on them. I'm a light ray. You know what I'm saying? If you need attention, tell Chop he gotta pay. So now we're talking about Top Dog, TDE. We're talking about the man of the label, you know, the man that owns the label, the head of it. If you need attention, tell Chop he gotta pay. Look, I said a little pup. I said, what's a little pup to a canine? It's game time. Another reference to what he said. I ain't green on the defensive. I'm on Draymond. So Draymond Green, defensive. We already know Draymond Green be hitting people and shit. Empty out a clip on your whole clique. When I aim mine, I'm catching collaterals. hit you all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Collateral damage hit you all at the same time. I'm catching collaterals, hitting everything.
Until I'm hang tight, get your muscle up before you think of stepping the swing right. I'm up early on the grind, I shine through the late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Shouldn't give you niggas time of day, but fucking shine a light on them. I'm a lightweight. Now how can I say this all in a nice way if you need
Oh, I just caught that. I just caught that one. I just caught that, man. Shine, I'm a light Ray, you know, Ray Vaughn. So he's like, but fuck it, shine a light on him. I'm a light Ray. He's talking about Ray Vaughn. I just caught that shit, man. That shit was clever as a bitch.
On them, I'm a lightweight. Now how can I say this all in a nice way? If you need the attention till top, you gotta pay. Look, I said what's a little pup to a canine? It's game time. I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my dream on. Empty out the clip on your whole click when I aim on. I'm catching collaterals, hit you all at the same time.
And then that's when the asshole came and he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, that's the way he killed that shit. Catch you all at the same time. Like, you see the hunger in his face right there. I love this hip hop shit, dog. Like, this shit right here is so dope to me, man. Let's get it, y'all.
Hit you all at the same time. How the fuck one line? Bring the whole state here. What you mean, bro? What you mean?
I told you about them, bro.
Yo, niggas
Told you, bro. You gotta respect the
Bro,
game.
niggas is taking shots at me, bro. Bro, taking shots at me.
You shot first, bro.
I mean, I was just shooting.
He's like, you take shots at me. He's like, you shot first, bro. And Joey did shoot first.
Bro, niggas is taking shots at me, bro. Bro, taking shots at me.
You shot first, bro.
I mean, I was just shooting in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all attention, man.
Hey, shooters gonna shoot. Okay.
Y'all niggas is up right now, man.
Hey, big 4-7.
he's being real.
You feel me?
You heard me say, he said big 4-7 and all that. Oh, we got Saba, Mick Jenkins, IDK. That's dope right there. They got it. I didn't even know they had a Red Bull Spiral. I gotta check these joints out, man. These joints right here is dope. I'm loving these Red Bull joints right here. These joints is fire, man. Yo, I appreciate everybody showing up. Like, this meant a lot to me, man. Like, y'all want to know what I live for, man. I live for shit like this, man. I love these type of these videos, the competitive sport of hip hop, people that I follow in hip hop very closely. I love seeing them up here doing their thing. I love all of them have been through so much, man. They all been through so much, like, to get to where they are right now, man. Especially like Ab-Soul, man. Ab-Soul almost tried to take his own life and everything, you know, and he survived through it. And then he bounced back and everything. So y'all make sure y'all check out Herbert. Like, that's his album right there. Herbert is fire. And then what Joey's recent album, was it 2000? 2000 is dope too. It's kind of ironic because he got Diddy on the on the intro and everything in 2000. But 2000 is dope. 99 is fire as well, man. Like I said, with Big Sean, Dark Sky Paradise, Finally Famous series, all that stuff, like Detroit, like Big Sean got classics too, man. But yeah, y'all, let me go and get up out of here, man. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I love y'all. I will holler at y'all on the next one. I'm going to try to catch these ciphers and try to upload them for you guys, man. This upload might come out a few days later and everything. I was just in my zone. I had to get this one out, man. Love you guys. I will see you on the next one. You guys be easy and safe out there. Peace.